In this dense field, where nothing is plain or sure, our very being seems to us questionable. Our life a vague experiment, the soul a flickering light in a strange, ignorant world. The earth a brute mechanic accident, a net of death in which by chance we live. Only it hears soul echo of his call, the dim reply in man's unknowing heart, and meets not understanding why it came or for what reason he is suffering here. God sanctioned the paradox of life and the riddle of the immortal's birth in time. He waits to see the consequence of his acts. He waits to weigh the certitude of his thoughts. He knows not what he shall achieve or when. He knows not whether at last he shall survive or end like the Macedon and his lot and perish from the earth where he was king. In matter shall be lit the spirit's glow, in body and body kindle the sacred birth. Night shall awake to the anthem of the storm. The days become a happy pilgrim march. Our will is forced to the eternal's power, and thought the rays of a spiritual sun. There is a timeless light hidden in the eyes. In that timeless light, Ashwapati sees things which no words can describe. Yet he sees that life here is but an experiment. It is an experiment being carried out in the midst of death, an experiment accompanied by death. The experiment of life is with the help of death. The nature of that experiment makes all our knowledge and all our splendid achievements only a doubtful occurrence. Whether it could be an accident, whether this happened by chance, or whether there is a definite plan behind it, of that we know nothing. This could be a happening that was never planned, that was never intended. This could be an incidence of fate. All the while, we seem to be chasing the unknown after the unknown. We seem to be hounding one unknown after another unknown. It is a pursuit. It is an endless pursuit where grey shadows fall on our existence. We constantly live in those lifeless shadows. They are there all around us, and we live in them. And we do not know that we are constantly living under the shadows. The sad thing is, through the serpentine ages, the earth goddess keeps on toiling, keeps on carrying out her work. She keeps on shadowing the nascent course. Yet, in a sleepless breast, there is urge for rest and peace. While she is toiling, she also carries in a sleepless breast an urge for peace, an urge for repose. She carries faith. She longs for love, love that knows not death. radiance of that radiant truth lights up the earth goddess. A vision of the supernal powers comes. She prays to the invisible gods. She prays for a mind that carries no illusion as a friend. She carries a will that speaks of the deity of the soul. She carries a strength that stumbles not on the path of time. She carries a joy that bears no shadow of sorrow. But unfortunately, we get concerned with external things, and in the process, we miss the truth of things. Yet, it is possible for us to have true knowledge about the truth of things, true knowledge of all that we must have. For that to happen, it is necessary that our souls become free from mind, get out of the mind's prison. We want to know, but we cannot know because our soul is not free from mind. We are ignorant of the meaning of life. We are ignorant of a splendid fate because our souls are tied to mind. Our wisdom's companion is always the struggling ignorance. We cannot know what the immortals know. These immortals, they live on deathless heights. They are not confined like us by space and time. They are masters of living. They are overseers of fate and chance and will. These immortals, they can grasp the original idea. They can be the strength that can change things here. These immortals can change things here with the strength. From the undiscovered worlds they come. They ride galloping hooves of light and they come. They hear the arrival of the unforeseen event. They see the superhuman rider nearing, and the moment they see the arrival, the possibility of the superhuman rider nearing, they return to the hills of God. These immortals, they return to the hills of God on seeing the arrival of the superhuman rider. The superhuman rider returns to the hills of God. Even as the immortals come with the speed of the lightning, they depart. They depart, leaving their mark on the trampled breast of life. These immortals, these world creators above the world, though they stand above the world, yet they do see in the phenomenon its mystic source. They are attentive and they see the sound of invisible augur wings. They seize, they catch, they hear the sound of the augur wings which are invisible. They can catch the message of the prophet's speech. They watch the bliss for which there is a cry of the soul of the earth. Theirs is the sure winning perception, and that truth light shall capture nature. Theirs is the sure winning perception, that truth light shall capture nature. that I shall become unexpectedly divine. That is the perception of these immortals. How, in what manner, that they may not know, but there is a perception that earth shall become unexpectedly divine. They had the insight, they had the perception that our will one day will become the force of the eternal power. Our will, the force, the power of the eternal. There is a hope that in the heart of matter shall burn the fire of the Spirit. In the heart of matter shall burn the fire of the Spirit. There is the hope. They carry that hope. There is in them the expectation of the Spirit. There is in them that expectation that Spirit shall take birth in body. With them is a conviction that God has to grow here, that God shall grow in this world also. They carry that conviction with them. There is a hope also in them. There is a great hope that in body the spiritual fire shall be lit, the fire of the Spirit shall burn.